What's going on, guys? Phantasm Mask bringing you the definitive way to play Battlefield 4, at least the beta. Friend and user nakedcups was so gracious to let me record some footage of the beta on his gaming rig, and so we're playing Domination on Siege of Shanghai, just for the sake of time and for file size. I would like to do a conquest map sometime, but frankly, just the way that this thing records, 60 gigs for around 18 minutes, I think my friend was saying, it gets pretty big. Uploading something like that could take hours with crappy internet. So my thoughts on Battlefield 4, at least in the beta stage, going through class by class. Assault is Assault. Not much has really changed from Battlefield 3. I've noticed that using the AK-12, that the damage seems to be upped a little bit from Battlefield 3, more along the lines of Bad Company 2, which I really enjoy. I think that Battlefield 3 definitely had some problems with the assault rifle damage. Some assault rifles were more powerful than others, such as the M16, and if you remember from when Back to Karkan came out, the FAMAS was ridiculous in both damage, firing speed, and even the reload was a little outrageous. Battlefield 4's beta seems to correct that with a higher damage multiplier, but with slightly slower reloads, and the attachments don't really have that same oomph that they had before. I've noticed that the laser sight does not blind people as it used to, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what some of the other assault rifles are capable of. As for the Engineer kit, I really liked playing Engineer in Battlefield 3. I can't say the same for the beta. I think it may be because of the weapons they provided us in the beta, but I'm not a fan of the MX4. I haven't even unlocked the PP2K yet and used that weapon to see how it behaves. But so far, I'm not liking the Engineer kit, and nothing has really changed other than the fact that you're using PDWs now instead of carbines. As for support is where I think the beta really shines. I love playing support in the beta so much more than in Battlefield 3. I think support is going to become probably the strongest class in the final product. Again, I would have to see what more of the guns in the final product behave, but I really do think support will be my go-to class when the game rolls around. As for Recon is Recon. I don't like playing Recon. I think Recon is boring. Usually when I play an FPS, I'm very impatient. So I don't really enjoy sniping that much. At least I haven't enjoyed sniping since Bad Company 2. And even then, using the M95 was pretty much the be-all, end-all sniper rifle for that game. So overall, I'm really excited for this title to come out. There are a few things here and there that I'm not really too big on, such as the fact that Domination, especially when I'm playing it here on PC, I've noticed is a lot more cramped. I think it may be due to the player size. I can't remember how many players are on the console version. I think it's 16 instead of the 32 that you can find here on PC. When I was recording this, I got frustrated several times, mostly because of the player count. Player count is something I'm going to have to get adjusted to because I don't normally play on PC with so many players. And since I've pre-ordered the PlayStation 4 version, that's how I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to have to get used to the player sizes. As for other things, the XM25 Airburst for the support class, not a lot of people use it correctly. They seem to think it's an M320, but magazine fed, and they can just use it as anti-infantry. It's not how it's supposed to be used at all. You can see several tutorials on the internet now how to use the XM25, so I really won't go into that. As for Recon, the thing that I like that they're bringing back, the tugs is gone and has been replaced by the motion sensor balls from Bad Company 2. I vastly prefer those over the tugs, and when it comes to the Recon class, I'm probably going to be running a carbine plus the motion sensor ball to support my team, similar to how I did in Bad Company 2 with the Thompson. Overall, I think that this game is going to be awesome. The DICE have done a really good job when it comes to adding destruction to the game. Basically, destruction is back. There was a really big lack of destruction in Battlefield 3, and as you can see here on the screen, I blow open a wall to just nail two guys before eventually getting taken down. It's stuff like that that makes me play Battlefield over and over again. taking, just improvising a new plan and putting it into action, whereas in something like Call of Duty, you would just go from corner to corner, or camping for that matter, and just wait for somebody to come by. This has a more proactive feel to it, especially with the new squad loadouts and how the perks work now. You actually have to work together as a team in order to achieve awesome perks. So I'm going to leave you with the rest of this gameplay here. Enjoy it. Phantasm Mask here, signing out.